Hey, Channy. Y'all, I know I am late and I am raggedy today. Ugh. Okay. I'm gonna wait till some more people come in. Hey, Cookie Monster. I did have an amazing birthday. I did something really small with like two of my friends, and it was great. I Your girl is hit right now. Like your girl is just I'm pretty much dried out. I'm like so tired. But it was so much. Hi Arlene. It was so much that was going on that I'm like I have to come on live and talk about it. I was like, okay, I'll do it Sunday. I'll do it Sunday. But then it's just like, the Goohara thing. And like, I was like, oh, well, I might as well talk about the Swasa thing. I'm like, that's two subjects already. And I was like, well, let's just get into it. Thank you, Queen Charity. Dave, you're under hurricane warning. Ooh, I wish you the best of luck. Stay safe. First time I've ever been early to the live. Hi, everyone. Hey, Miss Hawkins. Hey, Amari. Taemin having a kid. Is that something? Why was I thinking about Taemin today? What is this thing with Taemin? Now you talking about having a kid, and I'm like, nah, I gotta go to Twitter, and I have to be. Oh, Taemin is trending. Hold up, what? 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 What is Taemin's Instagram? What is going on? Oh no! Please don't tell me he. Wait. Why y'all talking about Taemin having white kids? Why y'all talking about Taemin? What is going on? Taemin paying for stock images of children to post on his story. Um all for no one to understand his point and everyone saying he's pregnant. I'm gonna faint. I cannot. Y'all, quarantine fever. See, I should have put that in the. Let me see. Let me see if Taemin is out there having babies and stuff. Let me see. Hey, Angel Stewart, Short Evie. I don't know if I said hey to Cookie Monster yet, but hey again. Hey Rin, Ariana. No, it's boredom. It's boredom. He not having no kid, but he thinking about it. Taemin and white kids, the usual. That is funny. Um, y'all, I'm so damn tired. Okay. So let's get into the business. So first news is I'm sorry if I lean back and you guys see some stains on the front of my shirt. It is cake. It is icing. Okay. Apparently while I was cutting the cake, I leaned a bit too far and I have a large bosom, I guess you could say. So girl, I messed up the front of my dress and that's just how it is. My hair has just frizzed up because it was nice and curly. For y'all who have afro hair, I had it nice and moisturized and the curl pattern was everything. And then girl, it dried up. It dried up. Sis has dried up, shriveled up. I mean, she's still soft, but let's get into it. So Guhara's diary or journal has been revealed to the public for God knows what reason. It seems like it was something that was found and then later revealed to the public without the permission of the family. Sure. Evie says, I like your hair. Thank you. Girls, like I said, it's frizzed up. She been through the ringer. And with me, that window down, the wind smacking it all over the place. She's just girl. I'm gonna have to twist her back up, um, re-moisturize. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know why they won't let this woman rest in peace. It's really a shame. It's really sad. It's really unfortunate. I hate that they're still in her business. Like, there's no need to still be in this woman's business. She has passed on. Like, it's the obsession. It's time to stop. It's really time to stop. Like, who does that? Who goes into someone's house and steals the diary of a deceased person? Like, for what reason? I don't know. I hate it. So okay, so just moving on from that, it's wrong. I really do hope the family or the brother takes action. I hope the people who did that get sued, because it's not right. It's not right. It's very disrespectful to those who've passed on, especially, she's someone who's passed on and she is not a criminal. She's not someone who was horrible in real life, at least not to my knowledge or the public's knowledge. So at this point, it's like, let her rest. Let her rest. Next news. Like I told you guys when I first did that Mamamoo reading, from there on, and from my tweet of it telling you guys it was going to get worse, even after, the thing with Solar, misunderstanding or not, I was like, it's going to get worse, and it's getting worse. Like, I hate that I have to come and talk about things like topics like this every time. Like, almost every time I come on live, like, we always have to deal with an idol or a group doing some form of appropriation, some sort of racism, anti-Blackness, like, every single time. Like, and I like, imagine how tired we are. Imagine how tired I am, because most of the time it's anti-Blackness. And it's just like the fact that they compared Hawasa wearing, like, traditional Nigerian wear, Nigerian outfits, Nigerian cloth. They compared that to her with a towel around her head to dry her damp hair, and tried to say, you can even see the cloth pattern. That is not a towel. She's not wearing a towel around her head. Like, that's not what's going on. Her hair is wrapped. Like, and I can't say that, most K-pop groups aren't problematic. We have a lot of problematic groups. But a lot of times, like I told y'all before, I can't really mess with Mamamoo, because not only do I feel like they're way old enough to understand, but they have been probably the most consistently disrespecting K-pop group to date right now. Like, and I don't mean, like, I mean, of their generation, they've been the most consistently disrespectful, consistently anti-Black. They've been told over and over, and it's like almost like a joke to them. Every time somebody tells them, hey sis, what you're doing is anti-Black, they come back and they do it again, and they do another one, and it's like another one, like DJ Khaled in the background, another one, and they keep coming back. And it gets to a point where you're like, are you doing this for the attention? Is this funny to you? Do you like that people are upset and have to call you out every comeback? Sorry for shaking the table. And then it's weird that she does this while promoting a song called Watermelon Sugar, I believe. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Amber O says, happy belated birthday. Thank you. And so let me see the comments. It says, the people who are defending Hawasa are so disgusting. Yeah, they're trying to, like, have Black people's accounts suspended or deleted and reporting their channels for talking about this. And it's just like, it's really unfair. You see how quickly they fixed the situation when Blackpink had the religious statue over there, and it was disrespectful to those people of that culture and religion. They removed it so quick out of the music video. They removed it so unbelievably quick. And it's very interesting that somehow, they can't do the same when it comes to anti-Blackness. They can't find a way, okay, let's reshoot these scenes without you having the braids in your hair. Or, let's maybe delete that scene that looks really problematic towards Black people. It's very interesting how Black people and Black K-pop fans don't get the same level of respect as some other people do. It's really disappointing. It's really hard to deal with, especially when you're not the majority group. And so it's just like you can say something, but you'll have 5,000 other people that completely disagree because they're okay with, taking from you, and they're okay. That's something that they've been doing for so long that it doesn't mean anything when somebody else does it. So it's really hard being a Black girl in K-pop. It's really hard being Black in K-pop in general, and no one's going to listen to you when you're like, this is a problem. Ozana Young says, hey, sorry I was late. I was arguing with my brother. No problem, girl. Taemin is Nicki Minaj's baby daddy, and he's just giving us hints. Yeah. If you Google Korean sauna outfits, it doesn't even look like that. It doesn't. I didn't even have to Google it to know it didn't. I absolutely did not even have to Google it to know it didn't, because I've seen the outfits before many times. But I did Google it. I was like, you know what? Let me not, be ignorant. Let me double check. Let me triple check. Let me see what they look like. And all I see is t-shirt and shorts and a towel. And I'm like, what she has over her head is not a towel. That's not a towel. You know what I'm saying? The patterns that she's wearing, it's not a t-shirt. Excuse me. It's not like, it's just, I'm just really tired, guys. Like, it's just like, and what kills me is like Mamamoo, when they first came out, they were definitely a group that I wanted to check for. I was so excited to support Mamamoo. I was so excited. I was like, okay, these girls are a little more, they have a little more meat on them. They look like they're defying the normal beauty standards. And they're naturally, not I'm tanning constantly to look darker, but naturally, they came off originally when I first saw them as someone that's just naturally them. They were talented and they weren't going to change who they were to fit the image of K-pop. And it just wasn't the case. There was a lot more deep-rooted stuff in there that just ended up not being very fun to deal with. Ozana Young says Super Junior disbanding. I highly doubt it. Super Junior is the Beach Boys of K-pop. Super Junior should probably have a job for life. I don't care what they do. Super Junior is one of those groups that I think can go off, get married, do whatever they want, and then decide to come back. Hey, you guys want to do a song? Yeah, sure, let's do a song, and then go do that. Like, I don't think anybody's really going to disband Super Junior. I think they're going to let Super Junior rock till whenever they decide they really just don't feel like doing it anymore. Amber O says the sad thing is Black people collectively will never cancel an idol. So many idols have done problematic, offensive things, and Black fans always forgive them. Yeah, it's absolutely true. And I've been there. So especially if you have fans who have just come in the recent years, so you can say even up to 4 years, fans will defend. Like, fans will completely defend their idols. It's only when you get to like maybe even a fifth year, and that's a long time, unfortunately. But for a lot of people, it takes a long time to realize that these people, these idols and these groups, they're actually really not as ignorant as people want to make them out to believe. Oh yeah, guys, hit that thumbs up button if you enjoy the video. But they're not as ignorant as people want to pretend they are. A lot of people, they do this thing and they see, Asian people from overseas, and they view them as infantile. They always be like, oh, they're babies, they're babies. No, these are grown adults. These are grown people, and they have books and they have TV. They even have other people who've done interviews with them. Do you know Martin Luther King? Do you know racism? Do you know the N-word in Korean? And would you tell, even things, would you tell a Black person if someone was calling them the N-word in Korean? Like, they have all of these things. They know enough to put a Confederate flag in their music video. Like, it's just, I really wish people would stop babying adults. Like, I really wish they would stop that. They're grown. They're grown. And they have so much power and influence over mass amounts of people that the damage they do is almost like irreparable. I mean, the image that they give off, like you have to really realize what an idol is. And to be someone who is an idol, who has hundreds of thousands of fans and walk out and do blackface repeatedly, or, sit up there and appropriate someone's culture and dress up as in someone's, cultural garbs without their permission or being even invited into that culture. You're feeding this to people, who are watching you and people who are supporting you. And people are going to let you continue to abuse others because they like you. And that's where the problem of idolism comes into play. No one wants to criticize their idol. And if someone who's that big and that famous and that rich is doing something that's problematic, it shouldn't, they're like, well, it's not a problem. It's never a problem until it affects somebody directly. And unfortunately, they choose to attack the people who don't have that big of a standing or footing in the K-pop community. Ozana, I did just do a quick poll for Taemin. Taemin does have baby fever. Taemin has baby fever. It's something that he's thinking about. He doesn't have a kid, not that I know of. He doesn't have a kid. It didn't show up that he has a kid, but he's definitely thinking about it. So, and Taemin kind of crazy, so he may sit up there and be like, you know what, I'm gonna go right ahead and put a baby in my girl, or person, or individual, or a guy, or whatever Taemin is into. The blow up doll that he may have. I don't know what Taemin has or is interested in, but he's definitely thinking about babies. Yeah, girl down and baby fever. The son of a judge who took on Epstein case was murdered. Yeah, and her husband was shot. And I don't know if he's okay. I don't know if he was in critical condition or if he's in stable condition. But yeah, I heard about that. It's really unfortunate. Go and Taemin met Chen's kids and started getting ideas. Absolutely. I think that's exactly what happened. I'll probably do a Taemin reading next week. I forgot what readings I have. I have Mark and Hey Chan ship reading coming to Patreon next week. Who else? So y'all asked me for someone else. Did I do Luhan's yet? I did do Luhan, so I'll put Taemin on my. Y'all leave in the comment section below what readings you guys want to see for next week. Yeah, leave in the comment section below. Make sure it's a comment section and not in you can put it in the chat too, but the comment section is easier for me to come back to this video and be like, okay, this is what you guys want. Diana Naira Rivera reading. I don't do readings on the deceased. I try very hard not to, because I don't want to be disrespectful to those who've passed on. And to be quite honest, I don't really like dealing with spirits. So as much as I can avoid them, I try to. So yeah, I won't be doing a Naira Rivera reading, but there are a lot of psychic mediums on here who've gotten into it. Who's a good one? Zunilda, I forgot, Angel Whispers or Heaven Whispers. I think that's her YouTube channel. I forget, but you can go to her. She's done mediumship. Did she do mediumship? She talked to the angels about what happened, and so you can go there. But yeah. Regis and Kelly passed. Any Monster X1 whole updates? Oh, I can do one. I'll put that on my to-do list. I see he's coming. Girl, I'm tired. My brain cells are like dying. I see he's having a solo release. I feel bad. I don't know for a fact, but I feel like Wonho's solo release is kind of going to really blow up in a good way. I should do a reading on that. I feel like it's going to be really big. I don't know, but I feel like it is, depending on if it's a slow song or if he's going to go back to just being Wonho, except Wonho solo. We'll see. I feel like it's going to be big, but I feel bad because if he as a solo is more popular than Monster X, or like ends up bringing more stuff, more attention by himself than he did within Monster X, I don't know how that will fare for Monster X, or if they'll even put him back in the group. I'm not really sure, but we'll find out. Did you see Mamamoo trying to report the videos on Hawasa situation and even are threatening to sue over it? Yeah, I did see that. They really tried to threaten that. Like I said, it stresses me out so much. I feel like no one has been in so much heat and trouble as Mamamoo has back to back to back about anti-blackness in particular. And it just blows my mind how at this point you can actually defend them. It blows my mind. I really, really don't understand it. What is being downloaded? I really don't understand it at this point. I truly don't. And Minho comes back from the military, yay! And Taemin's like, oh my god, young look, and hands him a baby. I'm sitting here like, I don't need Taemin making babies. I don't even know if Taemin can take care of himself. But he grown, so I hope he do. I honestly, I would be laughing if he pops out a baby on y'all. That's just gonna be hilarious to me. And I feel like he probably would be the first one to actually come out of nowhere with his. I'm gonna leave Key's sexuality alone because we don't know his sexuality. So, but he may come out with his little baby, I feel like he's gonna pull a Dong Ho of U-Kiss and like really get married to a woman and have a baby out of aesthetic. Cause Dong Ho of U-Kiss, I never thought he was straight. I'm gonna be very honest. I never, ever, ever, ever thought he was straight. Ever. I never thought he was straight or into women like that. And honestly, when I heard he was married, I remember saying this to my sisters. I said, Shady said, girl, we know Key's sexuality. Let's not play. Look, it's true. But Key seems to be very determined to marry him a European woman and have him a baby. And I'm pretty sure that's exactly what Key's going to do. He's going to go ahead and have a baby with a European woman and be so happy. And he's still not going to actually like women. That's how I personally feel. This is not a fact. I don't know. So don't take it to heart. But yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I never thought that Dong Ho was straight. And then I remember saying to my sister when the thing came out that he was married, I said, this man got married because he wants to have the accessory of a wife and a child. I was like, he is not ready or prepared to be a father, to be a husband. He wants it like it's a plaything and he expects it to go away. And sure enough, after a few years, he was like, divorce. And because I called it, I even took the time out of my life to watch some of his show. And I said, it is an accessory to him. He pays more attention to his dog than he does to his baby, to his child. I'm like, he doesn't even act like he is. And I know this is weird to say, but he doesn't even act like he's actually sexually attracted to his wife. And I was just sitting there like, this is not going to go well. And it did not. It did not. Yeah, and he married too young. He married way too young. Ozana Young says, Mamamoo have apologized for their past shit, but then they pull shit like this, and it just proves they weren't sorry in the first place. Yeah, they've done it too many times. And that's the thing. Like, I try, at least after a few years, I end up back to, a group that I did not like for these reasons. And I'm like, okay, well, how have they been? What's going on with the group now? Has there been a change? And sometimes there'll be really long gaps without any problematic stuff. And then, sometimes they'll come back with something. But if they have if they're like not, if they've done something bad and then they come back and they're not, and they haven't done anything for a few years, I'm like, okay, I can get into them. But it's like every time, I swear, every time I even think about it, Mamamoo's back on that bullshit. Back on that bullshit. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm just not into it. I'm just not going to do it to myself. Is this the UKIS member who left to get married when he was 23? Yeah. Yes, it is. Ozana Young, they're sorry because they got caught. I can't. You think Taemin is not straight as well? I don't know what Taemin is. I would say that I don't think Taemin is one-dimensional. I'll put it like that. I don't think Taemin is a one-dimensional person. I don't think he's someone who would be strictly female at all. I don't know exactly what or where on the spectrum he is, because for me, sexuality is fluid and it's kind of like on a spectrum. Like, you can at any point, in my mind, I see it like you can at any point be attracted to anyone who's presenting any form of masculine to feminine or in between. That's kind of how I see it, So I don't know where on that spectrum Taemin lies, if he's into more masculine people, and this regardless of gender, if he's into more masculine people, more feminine people, or in between, or both. So I don't know where he lies there. Let's see. Dave, Taemin likes people. Yeah, probably. Hold on. Oh, I found out that I think Yuta said he was sick. Can anybody who's into NCT, Henny, I think did you confirm it? I think you confirmed it. Somebody confirmed to me that Yuta actually got sick not too long after my reading. I don't know when I dropped the reading. What, 2 days ago? Girl, I saw that JYP is having a comeback, and I was just like, who asked for this? Who asked for JYP to have a comeback? Who told JYP, girl, we are waiting for you. We are waiting for you, JYP. You, okay? Who told him? Who told him? GOT7 members could be having solos right now. But we're looking at JYP. Ain't nobody listening to JYP old ass for real. Dementia says, I feel like his sexuality is fluid. I agree. Danielle says, I can't see him married with in a traditional family. Angel Stewart says, Hawasa reminds me of this parody video of Ghost Adventures. A white guy was possessed by Tupac and Biggie and kept appropriating the N-word. He slipped up and stand and said, I don't like black people, N-word. Oh, God. What? Party of Ghost Adventures. Isn't that the anime? Wait, maybe I'm tripping. I don't know what. If Taemin gets married, he will be like that dad from Chrisley Knows Best. I don't know what that is. I don't watch TV, as you can tell. Diana says, yeah, he's sick right now. Hey, Channy said, yes, that's right. So I had a prediction come true. I don't know where I can source it. I know I've been seeing everybody talking about it on Twitter, and I was going to link the video to, the proof of him being sick. But I don't know where I can, source that. Amber, oh wow, your YouTube reading was good. Thank you. Ozana says, I'm pissed that JYP is having a comeback because his group's artists are suffering and aren't getting promoted, but he's probably going to get full promotions more than likely. It's kind of like if well, apparently he's just the mascot anyway. But for him to have so much control, it's just like at this point, why have a company? Why have a company? Just promote yourself and stop having these people have this false belief that they are going to that they're going to have a successful career when you're going to keep stepping all over them and you're not going to let them release music and you're just going to be in their way. Like, just promote yourself, just be open and honest about it. Say, I don't want to promote GOT7 anymore, I don't want to promote Day 6 anymore, I've reached too high, I really just want to keep making music and promote for myself. I'd have a lot more respect for you if you did that. Like Rain trifling ass who started a company, had groups in there, and then left and went back to, I think he went back to JYP, I don't know, left and started promoting himself. Rain is trifling. Okay. I will never get over the fact that JYP went on Known Bros to promote GOT7 and gave more attention to them. But he ended up taking all their screen time, more than likely. Bang Chan was given fan advice on what to do to make Bang Chan make herself feel better, and she was on her period on a live. That's weird. But I guess he tried to help. I don't know why they asked Bang Chan about. Okay. Let's see. The money too good to leave. Well, I think that's the catch with JYP. I feel like JYP actually pays their artists. I think they pay their artists, and I think their rules and regulations aren't as strict. But I think their biggest issue is they don't promote you. So even if they pay you your right amount or the amount that you would naturally owe, that they would naturally owe you, they're not going to promote you as much because they don't want to pay you for it, or that's what I feel like their catch is. We have 64 now, but 65 people in this chat. I love to see it. Wow. Hit that thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. Oh yeah. Happy birthday to me. Why am I so late? Like, people were saying happy birthday before and I didn't. Thank you for the happy birthdays. Woo. I had a good time. I had cake. I got some gifts. I'm pretty happy. I kept everything clean and I'm like I keep saying, I'm so sleepy. I'm just tired. But it says, Angel Services, I have a theory JYP is doing this now because he has the recognition from Stray Kids GOT7 and wouldn't be surprised if he created JYP Entertainment just because he loves to benefit. That's probably exactly what it is. Exactly what it is. And I think JYP takes a lot of their money and like what they earn. Like I'm pretty sure they get paid for their work. But I know they do too. And I think he's literally just using them to bring in more revenue and money so he can then promote himself. That's how I feel it is. Thank you all for the birthday wishes. Thank you. But yeah, so JYP's trifling. That's on period. He's trifling. He's trifling. Mark did an Instagram live and he threw shade at JYP. Look, everyone needs to be throwing shade at JYP. Like he's trapped. Good says Leo supremacy. Yes, Leo supremacy. Do I think NCT 127's popularity will start to finally soar? I don't know. And I feel like I feel like NCT 127 or NCT in general. I was going to say their music style needs to change, but they're specifically 127 because they are supposed to give you a specific type of music. But I feel like their type of music is not something, and this is my personal opinion, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that absolutely love their comeback songs, but I personally feel like their comeback songs don't have any longevity in them. I feel like it's something that's a bop, like a cute, they can always put out something that's a cute, catchy bop for like the first 2 weeks, and then after that it's not something that I personally would go back and play on, play and just listen to on repeat, or just, be like, oh, this is a song I really feel like listening to. That's how I personally feel about their music. So I don't know, but I could pull a card. Might as well. Might as well. JYP is the person that will defend Plaza. JYP is just as guilty as her. Oh. Is this? I can't tell. This a 3 of Wands. Or is this the star? Oh, no, this is the 3 of Wands. I'm so silly. This is the 3 of Wands in reverse. Lord. God. So, what I'm seeing is not so much overseas, but I think they're actually mostly popular overseas. Are they not? Or not so popular worldwide? Because it's more so world. JYP would throw his artists under the bus to save his own, even though he's supposed to be like CEO chairman. Yeah. SET 127's early albums were so good, literally. And I believe you, Dave. I absolutely believe you. Because sometimes I used to hear songs that would come up in like fan MVs or some other stuff, and I'd be like, who is this? Who is this? Song sounds so good. And it was always usually NCT. Like I said, one of my older lives, I said the reason why I don't listen to NCT's albums, which I know are actually good, is because specifically 127, is that when 127 drops a comeback song, none of their comeback songs are actually my style. One that actually ended up being my style, which is weird, and this is like y'all are gonna be like, what? One of the weirdest songs that ended up being my shit is actually Limitless. I don't know how that happened, but I absolutely love that song. And I wasn't expecting it. I only actually went to listen to it it was a joke to myself. I saw Win Win's hair back when that came out, and I was like, girl, I'm not looking at this. I saw them in their blood and Crip colors, and I was like, oh my God, what were they going for? And I could never bring myself to watch the music video. And so then eventually I went and I watched the music video, and I laughed until I was like, wait a minute. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. This is actually a good song. And then I ended up loving the song, and I felt so embarrassed because I'd be watching the video just to see the dance moves, and I would just see Win Win's hair. And I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? Just pretend like I didn't see it, because it was just so bad. It was so bad. But I love the song. Do you think Treasure is going to be a success? I'm not sure. Give me one moment. Oh, I was so thirsty. Yeah, y'all said the lyrics for Limitless were good. I want more songs from NCT 127 like Touch. I fully agree. I was actually going to mention that next. I really want more songs like that from them like Touch. Girl, get it together. So my favorite NCT songs all around are Seven Sense, Touch, Yesterday, Limitless. I feel like I'm missing one. Baby Don't Stop is catchy, but it's not something that I go and put on. What is it? Excuse me, Boss. I like Boss. And I really like Ten's solo song New Heroes. And also what is his first song that he did? Um that one, his first song, I forget what it was called. I was staying up, I wanna come out for your love. But that pretty much all of 10 solo songs, and Wavy's song Love Talk is a song I constantly have on repeat. So, Dreaming a Dream. Thank you, Hey Channy. Yes. I do feel like Jackson will leave, but not because he doesn't like GOT7, but because JYP don't let him sing and he wants to sing. I absolutely believe that that Jackson would leave for that exact reason. I definitely also feel like Young Jay will leave. Mark needs to stop drinking, otherwise he'll lose his voice by the age of 35. I've seen a reading about that. I believe it. Do you guys see the Guardian article about K-pop and Black culture? I screamed. I think, is that the one I retweeted? I think, I don't know. If you're on Twitter, if you follow me on Twitter, just send me that so I can make sure if anyone feels like it. I want a Kaisu album. That would be great. I actually think that would sound freaking amazing. Yes, Ash, I can hear you calling. Yes. From where you are, let me know where you want to talk. Ten's music video for Dreaming a Dream is a masterpiece. Yeah, I love it. I love the dancing too. I absolutely love dancing. So, yeah, Dreamin needs to stop drinking. It's how Rita said his drinking is getting worse and damaged. But Cookie Monster, that's something I told y'all years ago. I've been telling y'all, girls. I said Jimin and his alcohol, he's really ruined his voice. Hey Chetty, okay, like girl, okay, thank you. Did I see the Blackpink and Ariana might collab? No, but I look forward to that. I think that would actually sound really good because I mean they killed it with Lady Gaga. So I think they're talking about GOT7's Mark, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, but Korea has such an intense drinking culture that I'm not surprised that they have these idols so addicted to alcohol. Yeah, Jimin gets drunk during interviews. Yeah. Someone did an anonymous story about GOT7 member taking advantage of JYP trainees and that Jackson hooks up with many black and white foreigners. The story was a mess. First of all, I fully believe in that Jackson thing. I think he actually talked about it. But no, NCT Mark? Okay. Oh, it was NCT Mark. Mark doesn't sing anyway, right? Let's see. Yeah, I did research essay on Korea's drinking problem, and it's wild. Shoot. Ooh, y'all. I didn't ask you guys, how was your weekend going? Oh, I was mentioned in something. I'm looking at something y'all sent me. Wow. Let's see. Mark SCT will be 21 on August 2nd. He's also a Leo. Yeah, shout out to all the Leos. Okay, so the hashtag being used is spread awareness justice for. Wait. Did I miss something, Midnight Stars? Show News Heart says she's doing good. She's doing amazing. I'm doing fine. Like I said, I'm good. I am happy. I'm at peace with myself right now. Did Mark tell that he's drinking? What? Where did you see this? Okay. Look up, down, and he said her weekend is going good. That's good. Amazing. I'm at a resort in Punta Cana, if I said that right. Oh, that's cool. That sounds like fun. That sounds like fun, Amber. Wait, did you hear about the 13-year-old girl named Melina who was Uni K? Who committed because Kachi Antis harassed her? Wait, what? Wait, no. She was a fan of Kachi and then she got bullied for liking Kachi? Can you explain that? Apparently, Ozana Young says apparently idols drink before they go to bed because it helps them sleep. They have a hard time sleeping because of their crazy schedules. Away from Crayon Pop said this. I remember when BTS did something on V Live, of some sort, and Jimin was gone. He kept laughing and falling over. He was gone. That's what. Oh, okay, okay. Wow, Cookie Monster. Shonu said that? Okay. Wow. Oh wow. Midnight Stars, I did read your comment. I'm gonna keep it hidden though, because just in case YouTube want to get on me for that. Wow. That's really crazy. Like, that's really unfortunate. Again, guys, remember, it really helped me out if you hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it so much. Quick, I guess, plug before I go, because I'm like 2 seconds away from falling asleep. Please, if you want to, or if you'd like to consider supporting me on Patreon, I do all of the ship readings there. I'll probably be moving my previous ship readings over to Patreon. So if you are interested in them, you better watch them while they're on here now, or go on to Patreon and be one of the first to suggest a reading on your favorite ships. I also have I've deleted the pack leader membership off of YouTube. It has been moved to Patreon. On Patreon, it's so much easier for me to keep track of your monthly readings. I have a little reminder there. And so the video goes in, like you get your personal reading every month, and I get to check off and confirm that you've received your perk. So it's so much easier to manage. So it has been switched over to Patreon instead. It's $25 a month. The pack leader, not the regular Patreon thing, but the pack leader is $25 a month, which is actually about the same price as a regular reading. So if you're interested in that, go check it out. But y'all, I'm gonna go to bed. I've got to twist up my hair. I have to rest, girl. Please remember to leave your suggestions of videos that you want to see on YouTube down below, so I can get back to y'all. I can get you some readings by next week. I don't know what the schedule is going to be like for next week, but I'm going to get you all readings next week. So leave them down below in the comment section. And I'll get it to y'all as soon as I can. All right. All right. Y'all can also email me at thelinesandtarot@yahoo.com if you would like to request your own. I'm sorry, if you'd like to purchase your own personal reading. Your girl is trying to pay these bills. I would really appreciate it. And until next time, my loves, take care. Take care, Cubs. I will see you in the next video or the next live. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I'll see y'all later.